Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and make this model. We're going to make this motor, as you can see here, using the dimensions from your sketch. Over here in CAD, you can see that I've got that same model. So what does that look like? It looks like a couple of circles and a center point rectangle. You can see here there is all three circles share the same center. They're all starting on the origin, and the rectangle also has a center on the origin. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you right now by deleting all my parts. Back this up. We're going to create a new one. We're going to create a sketch on the front plane, and we're going to have three circles, all starting on the origin. Largest circle is going to be about 0.75. Oops. So now you're going to want to use the measurements that you took when you measured your motor. These are my measurements. We're going to use the center point rectangle to determine the top and the bottom. One thing that I want you to recognize is really important. This measurement I'm looking at right here, the width of this rectangle, that is only there so that I can fully constrain the drawing. I don't need it. I'm not actually going to use the width of the rectangle at all. We're just using the top and the bottom because the rectangle tool is the quickest way to get us a pair of parallel lines who center evenly on the circles. So this is the front of the motor. And let's go ahead and turn that into a 3D object. We're going to do this in 3 extrusions. I'm going to grab the center and pull that out about one. This is your shaft. Then we're going to turn our sketch back on, and we're going to pull out the bearing. Make that 1.1. And then we're going to go ahead and do that again. I'll pull out the housing. And you can see that already I've got some, looks pretty good, like a pretty darn good motor. Let's pull the bearing and the housing out of the back, or bearing and the shaft out of the back. So let's pull the bearing out, the shaft out. And let's pull the bearing out. And there you have it. I've done this entire motor. We did it in 5 basic steps. So we created our sketch, and then we did 5 extrusions. So there's your sketch. Extrude the shaft, extrude the bearing, extrude the housing, extrude the rear shaft, and extrude the rear bearing. And now we have a motor. To round off those front and back edges, let's stick some fillets on it. This will make it pretty dang realistic looking. Turn off our sketch, and there you go. So anyway, good luck, have fun, as always, keep being awesome.